They looked like everyone else, smiled, worked, loved, yet somewhere deep inside, something fractured. What turns an ordinary person, a neighbor, a friend, a father, into a killer? In this episode, we dive into the dark psychology behind murder, exploring how manipulation, trauma, and ego can transform an everyday human into a monster. This is Inside Dark Minds, where we uncover the science behind true crime. Most killers don't start as monsters. In psychology, this is called the mask of normalcy, the ability of sociopaths and psychopaths to appear ordinary while hiding disturbing impulses beneath the surface. Take Dennis Rader, the BTK killer, a church leader and family man who blended perfectly into society while secretly committing horrifying crimes for decades. He planned everything with precision, not just to kill, but to control. Psychologists call this cognitive compartmentalization, separating one's actions from one's moral identity. It allows them to commit violence while still believing they're a good person. So how does that descent begin? Studies show a recurring pattern: early trauma, emotional neglect, and an obsession with dominance. Ted Bundy is a classic example. Outwardly charming, educated, and confident, but inside, he harbored deep resentment and an insatiable need for control. Bundy's murders were not acts of passion, they were performances of power. Neurological scans of violent offenders reveal underactive amygdalas, the brain region tied to empathy and fear. When empathy shuts down, morality fades with it. Combine that with narcissism and thrill-seeking, and you have a mind capable of anything. Science tells us that evil isn't always born. Sometimes, it's made. In one study, researchers at the University of Wisconsin discovered that violent criminals often show abnormalities in the prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain responsible for decision-making and impulse control. Without that control, emotional rage and violent fantasy can take over. But not all killers fit the same mold. Some act out of fear, some out of revenge, others out of pleasure. What unites them is the breakdown of empathy, that thin thread that separates humanity from horror. The scariest truth isn't that killers exist, it's that they often look just like us. So what truly separates sanity from darkness? Maybe it's empathy, maybe it's restraint, or maybe it's just opportunity. If you want to keep exploring the hidden psychology behind true crime, hit subscribe and join us as we uncover the minds that walk the thin line between normal and deadly.